you a jungle out. There's a jungle out. There's a jungle out there and the hunt is on. A jungle out there and the hunt is on. We gonna hunt you down. We gonna hunt you down. We gonna come, we ain't playing, it's the last thing on our minds. Go crime much if you really wanna stop crime. Be safe in your home, be safe in the streets. It's a cold place and I'm really feeling the heat. I never wear gold cause someone's always peeping by the fence. Still crime much came and give TNT confidence. I had a dream in the dark, I had a dream in the spring. I had a dream like Martin Luther King. Till we friendly on the phone so you can call us. We ain't gonna call you back. Say they don't know if you call us. Say what you gonna do now. We all coming through now. There's a jungle out there and the hunt is on. A jungle out there and the hunt is on. We gonna hunt you down. We gonna hunt you down. There's a jungle out there and the hunt is on. A jungle out there and the hunt is on. We gonna hunt you down. We gonna hunt you down. We gonna come, we ain't playing, it's the last thing on our minds. Go cry. There's a jungle out there and the hunt is on. A jungle out there and the hunt is on. We gonna hunt you down. We gonna hunt you down. We gonna come, we ain't playing, it's the last thing on our minds. Go cry much if you really wanna stop crime. Be safe in your home, be safe in the streets. It's a cold place and I'm really feeling the heat. I never wear gold cause someone's always peeping by the fence. Still crime much came and give TNT confidence. I had a dream in the dark, I had a dream in the spring. I had a dream like Martin Luther King. Till we friendly on the phone so you can call us. We ain't gonna call you back. Say they don't know if you call us. Say what you gonna do now. We all coming through now.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. This is I.A.N. This is Crime Watch. Well, what can I say? What can I say today? It's just happening every day. Every day. All airs were on the Prime Minister's press conference today to the media. We're going to touch on that. PM addresses today. A quick summary. There is a quick summary here. All those of you who are following us on Facebook, on YouTube, on I.A.N. app, on IANallen.org. Remember something. Make sure and continue because you're going to get breaking news during the course of the day. In fact, we have hired more persons, more camera crew, just to be out there. We just got some new equipment to make sure that when we go live, we can really organize ourselves. Today we were live at the, in fact, the mayor of Shogunas did an address with respect to what's happening in Shogunas and our plans for Shogunas market and whatnot. It was all right, very good. And also, I went down to the casino in Grand Bazaar, where these workers, they were really outraged because they said they haven't gotten paid. And just to let people know that we are paying special attention to them. Also, there's another casino in Central, not listening. They have more than 50 persons, more than 100 persons every night, every single night upstairs. And when certain media houses come there, they make sure and block them. But don't worry, somebody going to take pictures of that because if we can't go river, we can't go casino, well, no scene. We can't go to church, don't beat up. I don't think you can go to beaches and whatnot. And let me tell you something, making a decision on the river is not a race thing, eh? And you all need to stop sending me them stupidness. Saying because I'm Indian, hey, hello, relax yourself. Stop the race. It's a corona thing now. We're not into race and we're not into politics. Right now, it's for survival. You understand? Right now, it's to live. That's all I want to do, just to live. All you want to do is just to live. I don't want to hear no politics. I don't want to hear nothing. I don't want to hear nothing. I don't want to hear no bacchanal. I don't want to hear nothing. I want to hear how we go, how we will survive this in the next few months. And in fact, my offer is still on for churches and temples out there. So you can talk to your pastor, talk to your pundit, talk to your imam. That if he wants to go live anywhere, and you have all his followers that they can download the app or they can look at it wherever, on I.A.N. app, on IANallen.org. Just so we do the political meetings, you can do that also. For a small cost. Set up lights and everything and come at your temple or at your mosque and whatnot. So on a Sunday we could do the prayers for you. This Saturday we could, your place of worship and whatnot. We're not going to give it up. We're not going to give up at all. If life gives you a melon, we're going to turn it into lemonade. Yeah. If life gives you a lemon, we're going to turn it into lemonade. If it's a lime, we're going to make lime juice with it. It ain't over until it's over. And it ain't over yet. We are going to rally this, and I was really impressed. You see, I don't want to get into politics, and I realize that now is not the time for that. Now is not the time for that at all. At all. Now is not the time for politics. Now is the time I feel we need to pay attention to everybody. We need to be our brother's keeper. If my brother's in trouble, so am I. If my neighbor, make sure your neighbor have a bread. If you have 2 bread, give your neighbor 1. Take care of the elderly among you. If you have a big gallon of sanitizer, get 2 plastic bottles and throw some and share it. Because my heart going out, I'm thinking about the needy people out there. There are plenty needy people out here. Don't get waxed. There are plenty people that you know what to do. They have no sanitizer and they have water. And then we have a life boy or something. They are nothing. Those of you, and you know, I want to start something today. And I mean it. I am collecting non-perishable items. Well, I mean, like, okay, canned food and peas and whatnot. Yeah, I want to get some. I want to go and make some hampers and give it out. In fact, I see a new supermarket has come on board. That's I.A.N low cost. And then we have another one. Let me tell you something. The best time to advertise is now, yeah? Because everybody at home, when they get the attention of the viewers, and so people might say, but now I want to really, I'll take a rest. Take a rest. While you're taking a rest, people taking their spot. Like I just spoke to a guy who was from Canada. He has indicated here, but he has tires and whatnot. He could provide tires for different companies of the Caribbean and whatnot from Canada and ship it and so. And he's interested in advertising. So if you have a little business and you want people to know, this is the best time to jump on board. And if I did not reply to your WhatsApp, there are numbers where you can call. You're going to see during the course of the show. Call those numbers. And your ad is seen throughout the region. Well, I don't need to tell you where your ad is seen. Down to the man on the Quicker Out Stin, seeing the ad. The man on the Johnny Walker bottle, seeing the ad and all too. If you're walking too fast. People, let me tell you something, yeah? And you believe this. There are people who have eyes for things. There are people who can do great cupboards. There are people who are good at joinery. There are people who can do ceiling, and they're the best. I am the best at what I do. I ain't boasting enough. I am the best at what I do. And I can tell you that coming and going. There is nobody, and I can tell you, there's nobody understand television like me and understand the mind of a viewer like me. Nobody. I have had the greatest. I had people from all over the world I have met who into television. Come and tell me, Mr. I.A.N, we have never seen anything like that. It had some people from a big television company, somewhere up the Caribbean, they're big. They're all in South America, all in Europe and all kind of thing. I was in Port of Spain and they came and they watched the live show. They came to the TV station. I can't remember it was 6 or CNC3. They came to the TV station and they stood right there. They said, and they asked, can I just see this show? Everybody's talking about this I.A.N guy. And they were amazed. They just were amazed. They couldn't believe that on camera, off camera, I'm the same. I'm just like, so I'm just telling you, for those of you who would like to advertise, and I want to say a special good evening to all our advertisers currently. All our advertisers. I see I.A.N Low Price Supermarket is on board. Their locations are in Debe, Gulfview, Marabella. Very good. Runway Hotel and Restaurant. Adams Optical. Party Paradise. Unique Woodworking Unlimited. While you're home, you can do all kind of thing. And the MS Food City is the place to shop. Organifi, juices and blend. Orbit Motors. Right now, you see, while you're home, there's so much things you can do, you know. You could go to Army and get stuff. You could go on a diet. It is not the end of the world. You could go on a diet, start drinking Organifi. That's why I tell Organifi they should triple their ads. Don't look at the money. Triple it. Triple your ads because everybody's watching. Neo Eyewear, Adams Optical. Call Adams, call Neo and tell him you want a glasses. Hey, do you know? In fact, you might laugh at me, eh? You might laugh at me. Now I wear a very costly frame. And when I did this, they customized the lens for me. But do you know, Adams, I think Neo Optical, they are doing it also, where they can cut, you can get a nice sunglasses, and they can change the lens and make it into a prescription lens, the same color and everything. Amazing, huh? Yeah. So your prescription lens doesn't have to look like a elderly person. You can look with swag and bling. Everybody into bling. Being bling. Being bling. Live life. Live life. Nobody gonna die. We're gonna live. I shall not die, but I'm gonna live and declare the work of the Lord. Well, I call offense or what? I have a new dancer now. Go shorty. It's your birthday. We're gonna party. Like that's the Corona dancer now. Erica know that the Corona dance. Erica don't like them. You want me to say, love is a flag flown high from the. You relax yourself. Church closed right now. Go shorty. It's your birthday. We're gonna party. Yeah. River Lime to Seas. River and beach. All the cool all yourself. It is much better. It is much better right now. You see, and I'm happy that they are avoiding going to state of emergency, taking that angle, because they're going to shut us down, yeah? Because I have about maybe how much people working here, and they're going to really affect us. I mean, as I said, I don't want to send home anybody. I don't want to cut on staff. I don't want to do that. And there are a lot of companies out there don't want to do that. So listen to what the Prime Minister is saying, and all of us kind of relax all yourself now. All right? The Prime Minister also said thanks to healthcare workers and business leaders. Not bad, not bad. Anyhow, let me get down to business. The murder toll is 125. Same period last year it was 101. Drama, the upper north wing of the remand yard prison Aruka earlier today, as prison officers and inmates clash again. They clash again during an incident after the facility was placed in immediate lockdown. The latest incident comes hours after inmates at the upper south and lower south wing of the remand facility staged a riot where they attacked the superintendent I.A.N and ASP Joseph, the prison supervisor, and took the keys for the facility and opened all the cells in that division. Sources inform us that just after 7 a.m. today, an inmate at the upper north wing of the facility started to make noise, indicating he wanted to go to court, and based on his outburst, the entire facility was placed on lockdown. The inmate was taken out of his cell where he was reportedly assaulted by an officer, and all the inmates inside the cell pounced on the officer and beat him badly. The alarm was sounded and scores of armed prison guards from emergency response unit raced to the remand and were able to quell the situation. Hear the audio on this. Start it over.
Live! Want to go home? It's out of control right now. Right now we are GGP live right now. We are going by. We have to go on, man. We are GGP live right now. It's out of control right now. We are GGP live.
So we are calling on the relevant authorities. Right now the place is out of control right now due to the coronavirus. It is sad. The virus, you want to go and see about my family? I want to go and see about my family. Yes. I don't want to go too far up there because that rubber bullet smell and all them other things. So we want to be very skeptical of how are you? Going upstairs here now. These are the upper south wing here now. These are the upper south wing here right now. Right? These are the upper south wing here right now taking place presently at GGP. Presently. This is what's going on right now.
I'll tell you this. You can imagine. Me and study never know. I've been honest, me and study never know. I am thinking about the officers that was beaten. Because in their eyes, they're right to beat up the officer. You can imagine three prison officers in a crowd like that. You can just imagine the kind of licks them get. Somebody tell me just now, come Moncton. Come to Moncton and you'll see the prisoners and them and interview them. I know what I told the person? I'm not doing that. I want to hear what's going on with I.A.N. I want to hear what's going on with Superintendent I.A.N. and ASP Joseph. I want to hear what's going on with them. For somebody to knock out 5 of your teeth, that kind of blow had to be different. You know? There was a press conference after that bacchanal today.
Broken into, the walls were breached, roof were breached, cells were, there were holes in the cell. I ran through about 4 or 5 different cells. All the vent blocks were removed. So the whole remand on the southern wing are not fit for accommodation right now. Assault on a prison officer, attempted murder on a prison officer. So these are some of the charges that they can face. There were some inmates hiding in the roof of the prison, and we used tear gas to remove them. Every inmate that comes into our system are subjected to basic screening and testing. We do have the heat thermal scanner that we are using at all our entrances. And actually we are using the thermal scanner on officers, including the commissioner.
Yeah, and I really hope that the prisoners, the prison officers that was beaten get the best treatment. Serious. Let them do implants and whatnot for the guy teeth and so. Because imagine you get 4, 5 of your teeth knocked off and you have to go and wear a plate and a denture and all kind of thing. And mash up your jaw, break up your jaw. And imagine look, yesterday, look what went on at the prison. Eh? Look at these photographs when the police went in. Look at the photographs. The police went in there. Look, they have them on the ground. They had a little video also. Just imagine that. And today they come back with bacchanal. Today they come back. Just yesterday we spoke to the assistant, the acting commissioner. Yesterday, look at the thing.
Mr. Pulchan, what we're hearing too from the streams is that the inmates expressed concern about the coronavirus and they wanted to leave. Has that been conveyed to you?
So it just goes to show that they don't hear, they wouldn't listen. They will always want to kill, want to attack a prison officer. In fact, today I heard about an attorney representing the prisoners, but that is their right. That is their right to, to get legal representation and whatnot. But at the end of the day, I'm very concerned about the welfare and the safety of the prison officers. I'm very sorry, but to go along that road, but who don't like it, too bad. Sometimes we need to change. Let's take a fast break.
Visit Adams Optical at RRM Plaza, High Street, San Fernando. We offer free eye exams, free frames, 3-month payment plan, interest-free. Contact us at 298-2133 or 270-2993 for appointments. Walk-ins welcome.
New to TNT, Organifi Move, a blend of potent organic superfoods to support joint health. Turmeric, Arctic pine bark, astaxanthin, and holy basil. With 2 soft gels daily, experience all the benefits of Organifi Move. Ready, set, move. Incorporate with Organifi juice blends. Organifi Green reduces stress and detoxifies. Organifi Red is loaded with beets, cranberries, and more to boost natural energy and burn fat. Feel refreshed and relaxed with Organifi Gold, blended with turmeric and other superfoods to aid in getting rid of inflammation. Now available, Organifi Daily Package for only $16.50, and for a limited time get a portable blender free. Contact Radiant Health and Fitness Limited, the sole distributor of Organifi in TNT today.
This is your captain speaking at the new Runway Hotel and Restaurant, Piarco. Check into our luxury suites without the luxury price, ideal for local staycations. Our poolside restaurant features cuisine from over 6 international destinations, serving breakfast, lunch, and dinner. This is where you should be. Contact 237-9239 or visit runwayhoteltrinidad.com. Located at 170 to 172 Golden Grove Road, Piarco, directly opposite Piarco Plaza.
This was a paid political ad.
Make your next event the talk of the town. Shop at Party Paradise, located at Tobago and Gulf City. We have the most spectacular premium party supplies and licensed character supplies. Get the largest selections of candies from our candy corner. Make your event a party today with Party Paradise.
Hey, Daddy.
When pain feels this tough, choose Panadol Ultra. Fights 5 types of tough pain, including migraine headache. Panadol Ultra. When pain is gone, life takes its place.
Alignment Center specializes in computerized alignment and balancing, tire sales and service, new and foreign used tires, repairs on all sizes. We do diagnostic scan for all makes of vehicles, oil and filter change. Located at Rambuju Street, around West. Call 675-6713 or 751-4346.
Mahalakshmi Astrology Center, top of High Street, San Fernando, presents Pandit Abhinav, expert in solving all your problems: love, marriage, relationships, job, health, finances, spiritual problems, addiction, and anything else. Get rid of all black magic, voodoo, obeah, evil spirits, jealousy, and negativity. Expert in bringing back your loved ones within days. Get permanent solutions for all your problems. Satisfaction guaranteed. Call 391-1133. I repeat, 391-1133.
Try our high-quality unbleached bromate-free, all-purpose and baker's flour. Low price and conveniently packaged in 2 pounds, 2 kg, 10 kg and 25 kg bags. For wholesale and retail prices, contact Shiklisha Limited, 665-3336 or visit us at Warrenville, Canupia.
It's your journey, our passion at Brandtech. Visit us today at number 10 Londonville Main Road, Montrose, Chaguanas, or contact us at 672-8575. Now open on Saturdays.
This was a paid political ad.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are back. You know, somebody just sent me a voice note, and I called the person a while ago because some of you sent me voice notes. I will never play it on the air without your permission. And because I take people's information seriously and messages seriously, and whatever you tell me is just between you and I. But I called this person and asked them, can I play that voice note publicly for you, for the viewers today? And they said, no problem. So I'm going to play a little piece of it, just telling you the problems that her mother is going through. Her mother is experiencing some symptoms, and the symptoms are not looking too good. It's not looking too good. And she's been calling the hotline. She's been going to the doctors, wherever, and it's just it's just run around. I think that if they should have some testing stations out here, so people would know to go test themselves. That's a good idea. Go test yourself and see what's going on. Go in and see what if you're feeling too good. I might have the cold, maybe your asthma acting up, and you might get worried and feel it's corona. No? But you know, we need more testing stations. We can't wait until people act up, until it really act up. You understand? So also I need to call Omlalan too. So the woman sent me this. I'll play it for you a little bit.
We're calling from South. My mom has been experiencing difficulties with the cough, dry cough, difficulty breathing, now having headaches. We've been calling the hotline for 2 days now. They did the screening, meaning questioning over the phone. They told her they will call her back. It's one such a run around. They tell her go to the health center. The health center don't want to see her. They tell her they're not supposed to come. She's not supposed to come there. That they're not doing screening for that, and she don't know why the hotline telling them to come there. While she was there were other people who were having symptoms who were there, and they were not being attended to because the nurses and doctors there said they're not dealing with that situation. To go in their home and call the hotline, right? They went back home, they called the hotline. In fact, no doctors they went to wanted to see them. Now, she was in contact with someone from Canada for the past 2 weeks, which is her sister. Her sister is now experiencing the flu-like symptoms there. They haven't screened her, but Canada is on lockdown, so everybody's at home. They did not screen her in the airport because they didn't show any symptoms of cough, cold, or fever. Right? Now, my mom is having this problem a couple of days now since last week. Now it has persisted. The cough has persisted.
So it just goes to show that Terrence Dialsing is saying hotline, but here you have a woman calling the hotline and getting a runaround. So you need to come out and make these hotlines more accessible and don't just mama guy people because it looks right. Don't feel that, we like our thing going right now, but somebody need to bat for the people out there. Put up that picture of T&Tech and the police service for me, please. I spoke to somebody from T&Tech today, and they said some of the vehicles got the hand sanitizers and the masks. So just to let you know, that guys out in the field there, that they have gotten, some might be getting it tomorrow, and just to let them know I'm standing with them. Thank you. So the T&Tech workers, also the police service. There are a lot of police stations out there across Trinidad and Tobago has no sanitizers. I can't call Gary and ask him for that. I need to ask Stuart Young, you're the Minister of National Security, what is happening, because you have police officers doing patrols right now. Remember, while everybody inside, it have bandits go want to jump out here? Because it's a good time to rob people because you have everybody in one house here. You have to think about it, you have everybody in a house, father, mother, businessman, everybody locked down. So it's a good time to put on some work too. And yeah. And at the end of the day, that I still asking Stuart Young, Minister Stuart Young, how come the police service, they have gotten no sanitizers, none. Today I was chatting with a police girl at WPC, and she was telling me, she said, Ian, nothing. And that is real bad, that is craziness. That is craziness. Instead of giving a light bulb, unless you give every home a gallon of sanitizer, just to help out people. And there are people struggling out there. And today I'm calling on you to come to my studio and get some canned food and bring something that I can make some 200-300 hampers and give it out. I'm telling you, I'm doing that. I want to do that because we got to go in some of these rural areas where people poor. Remember, some people just say working. Now, right now, even though some of you can manage it, I mean, what about the workers at the bars? The bar owners are alone to pay 2 years. So some people say, yeah, that go to shut down bar, but bar is not your business. There are people that live by that. There are people that live by that. Also, ladies, and what about the kids? What about the kids? The 1 meal that children get here, the 1 meal they get another meal in school, you know. And do you know that this government stop some of the meals? Yeah, stop some of the meals in the schools. There are children who get 1 meal and now them home, they might know where they're going, you know. Not everybody have PS4. That children have PS4, PS2, PS3, all kind of game, computer game, all kind of thing they have to play in their condition room, all kind of thing. And but it's about the children, they're home, but they are no snacks. They are no chocolate. They even have a meal. So we have to kind of get a hamper and rush out. I ain't say no big hamper drive now. That all they come tomorrow. You all put up that on the CG. We need some items, some canned foods, toilet paper. When you go to the supermarket, when you go to Extra Food, when you go to MS, when you go to I.A.N. I know about when you go to Nipol, Super Extra Food, all the buy thing and bring it. Yeah, because there are people out there who are nothing, you know. They are nothing, and we need, while we fixing up, there are people buying and stocking up. But there are people who are nothing, you know. It are nothing. They even roll out all the paper. I'm telling you, it's a little children home. You know what father's sad? Because children home, yeah, no school. But it's not snacks. They can open a pack of corn curls, a little chips and eat it. No, let's be real now. Let's be real. Yeah, but let's be real. So we really need to come. It's how people have money. Because if I tell you this, you won't believe it. It has $500 million. A whole $100 outside there, you know. 500 million. I know somebody has 70 million right now. All money, 70 million. 70 million. Is that 500 million outside there? That's not the Parliament notes, you know. That's last year money. The whole $100. That 500 million. If somebody could come with a little 100,000, whatever, so we could go to the supermarkets that advertise with us and buy stuff. And get hampers and go and give it out. Give to people. Give to the little lady walking on the road with little children. Somebody has to think about them too. Them can't buy and stock up. Them live day to day. Day to day them living. Today for today. You know what's today for today them living? Yeah. Some of you could go and buy lavish things and full up a trunk and say, I had this home. But there are people that wait till Friday. Now we can't walk with crap or smoke the pipe. Dog eat the supper. I was like, you know, I kind of person I put it different to you, you know. A prison officer was shot at earlier today in Kunupia. Shot at. Prison Officer 1, Mr. Mohammed, attached to Golden Grove Prison Remand, was driving east along Monroe Road around 12:30 p.m. A white Nissan Tida overtook and blocked Mohammed, and an occupant opened fire. Mohammed was quickly turned his vehicle around and drove to the Kunupia police station. What? And you telling me I must get prisoners a play? I mean, I ain't hate nobody, you know. Me hate no prisoner there, you know. When I see those things, I hate it. I hate it. After that riot, the shooting at the prison officer going home. A number of the COVID-19 cases in Trinidad and Tobago have risen to 7 with 2 new cases announced by the Ministry of Health on Tuesday night, where 2 Trinidadian women were aboard a Costa Favolosa cruise ship. Favolosa cruise ship that was anchored off Martinique for several days. The ship was isolated off Martinique after passengers on board were suspected of contracting the virus. French authorities there initially refused the vessel the chance to dock so passengers could get off. According to sources, the woman returned home aboard Caribbean Airlines flight BW449 from Bridgetown, Barbados, around 8:25 p.m. on Tuesday. Yeah. Ladies and gentlemen, also, today the casino in Grand Bazaar, well, I don't know if they're closing because of Corona, but the girls and them, now don't show the start of the video show where they were really expressing their concerns. They want the money from the casino people and them. And I'm looking at them and it's small money, little 500, little 5,000, 6,000, the girls and them want their money. But I see everybody going to say, but what are they getting on so far? But only kitchen feels the heat. And when you have two children to mind, and you have a bastard father or a bastard husband, he's a no good. And you have to find, you have to do. Run your run your blood to water. Look at them today. And I highlighted it. Go ahead.
Tell us they give us a heads up nothing. They will me 37 plus 2 weeks pay. That over
7 what?
100 plus 2 weeks pay. That is real money. I don't have no money. Who I go and beg for money? My mother them not working.
Everybody here. Everybody affected. Everybody.
How long have you been working with them?
I am working with them 9 months now. And since I start working with them, it's always next week. And when we get money next week, it's 500, 1,000, right? That can't help me. My pay for the month is 4,500. I never get it in my hand yet. $1,000. I have 2 little children, one going to school, a little baby home. What I can do for me, I.A.N, and I come to work here, making sure I come to work every single day, right? And it's have people up there getting the money. I check my ass and not paying it.
Well, landlords reach so far to come and tell them in front of you to get out their apartments. What kind of thing is that people are outstanding loans? People have things to do. Give people their money and let them go in peace. Let them go. Let them go. It's overbearing. It's real overbearing. People have babies. People have families to take care of.
They want to move all their stuff.
Don't want nobody come in. They lock me out. The people come to do them something. We want the money.
Hold on. I want Omlala to meet with them. I'm going to call Om and see what's going on. I want Om to meet with them. You can't tell me you work by a casino and you can't get your money. There are some people crying for the money. Mr. Lala, how are you going? We live. Good afternoon. How are you going? Yeah, I don't know if you saw it on my Facebook and YouTube and whatnot, where the workers at the casino, they can't get a salary. People, the business have money for them. They're crying for their money. The single mothers. What can really happen there, Mr. Lala? I want you to help them, please.
Well, I mean, they would have, if they have money outstanding, they have action against the employer. I mean, I hope this time businesses don't use the opportunity to try to close down their businesses.
Yeah.
This is a difficult time that people have to bear the strain. There are good times, these are bad times. And there's an encouragement that all employers should try their best to keep their employees and staff.
Yeah.
Even if they have to cut salaries, communicate with them.
Yeah.
Do what can be done. This is a struggle that we're all going to be in. Nobody is planned.
What you thought about the Prime Minister remarks today with respect to the bank and whatnot and the mortgage and whatnot?
The Prime Minister has been very responsible in his comments. He didn't put a state of emergency and he has created almost a responsible plan. The banks, with the encouragement of the Prime Minister and the reduction of rate, interest on loans will go down. There's going to be a deferral of loan payments, which will help people tremendously. People are going to have difficulty meeting.
No, plenty people, Mr. Lala. Just tell people the deferral is just putting off that month and going to the next month now. We know a lot of people don't understand that. Yeah, people who are small loan and thing.
What it means is if your loan was going to take 24 months, the 24 months just get pushed down further. It's not going to be like a lump sum payment, but just makes your loan longer. So the deferral means not that they're waiving it. They just mean they're giving you a bly for the month.
Okay.
So the Prime Minister said 1 month. Globally, they've been doing it for 3 to 6 months. But I think the suggestion is let's see what happens in a month. People will need that accommodation from low interest rates on credit cards. It's cut by 10% to 14% now. So that'll be a big help. They're going to be making concessions, making payments to people.
I realize foreign exchange.
Foreign exchange, they're going to have to clamp down also on how they manage foreign exchange because
for pharmaceutical and food supplies.
Exactly, medical supplies. These are going to be very trying times. I mean, as you've been highlighting, even in prison, this is a time of crisis. The prisoners now are panicking, but what they're doing is they're making their lives more difficult because what they've done now is they've put themselves in greater lockdown than they were ever before.
Yeah.
And any freedom or any opportunity the prison officers themselves would have given them in normal circumstances if they waive that. So that even the police now will have to take drastic measures with people congregating going to the beach, having a lime, having a cook. These are different times. I mean, if we look at it globally, you have to take aggressive measures to protect
let me ask you something.
everybody.
We need masks out here. You don't feel that the government should send masks just so they send masks? Remember they send a container mask to China or something?
Well, masks are important, but I think the bigger message globally is for people to not interact with others as much as possible. If we could get people staying away, I mean, what happened in Wuhan is the lockdown caused the virus to come to an end and it to be curtailed. We already have a failing healthcare system, so we don't want to push the healthcare system to its limit. And it's a difficult, dangerous time. This is like a world war taking place with an enemy that we can't see. It's a frightening time for everybody, for businesses, for people, for families, for healthcare. So we have to navigate this very carefully, and we have to try to encourage everybody to be as responsible and understanding in a tough time, because this is not something anybody could plan for.
Mr. Lala, thanks for your comment. We cannot run in a short program, a little fast program today. And thanks for enlightening us and whatnot. And you'll be good. I hope to see you between now and Friday.
Definitely, for
if
sure.
you have some time. Thanks again, Lala.
Okay.
Let's take a fast break.
Here's what to do. You've got to flu responsibly, baby. Sneezing, coughing, got to block it. Dirty hands, you got to wash them. Panadol, you got to pop it. Nothing works faster. Nothing works faster.
New Eyewear presents its luxury eyewear collection. Come and see some of the biggest brands in the eyewear industry. Versace, Nike, Nine West, Coach, Michael Kors, Ray-Ban and much more. Get great specials and promos every day. Pre-selected frame with special brand purchases. Get digital customized lenses with nano film, anti-glare coatings and transition lenses. Situated at 91D Montrose Main Road, Chaguanas. Call 672-5052 or 390-3196. Conditions apply.
Today's the day, baby.
We're gonna want you feeling hot or what?
Real hot. Let me call up the perfect friend for you. The rich friend and ting.
You cool good day. Grandpa, you that now you feeling hot. So I kinda hot girl.
Deal Cool is the #1 provider for top brand units such as Delta, Daikin, Comfy, and Lennox. Units starting as low as $2,250 installed. Plus, you're getting 5 years warranty. With their highly trained staff, they can handle any residential or commercial installation. So get cool, stay cool with Neil Cool.
Absolutely no price increases store-wide. Guaranteed always cheaper than the rest. I.A.N Low Price Supermarket is taking care of all your grocery needs amidst the COVID-19 pandemic. Shop and save at any of our locations in Daybay, Gulfview, Marabella, Faizabad, and Oropuch, where nothing is in short supply and everything you can imagine is fully stocked in a clean, frequently sanitized environment. Be prepared, shop smart, and stock up with I.A.N Low Price Supermarkets.
Head down to Ram Styles Curry for the best in local Indian cuisine. Enjoy both meat and veggie option. Our signature steaming roti keeps you coming back for more. Call for order and pick up or visit us at Extra Food Plaza, O'Meara Road, Arima.
journey, our passion at Brandtech. Visit us today at number 10 Londonville Main Road, Montrose, Chaguanas, or contact us at 672-8575. Now open on Saturdays.
Flame Express Grill for tasty barbecue and grill meals, juicy burgers, pasta, appetizers, and much more. All meats halal. Visit us at any one of our locations: Arima, St. Augustine, and Chaguanas. Flame Express Grill, fresh off the grill.
Has its big rim sale on. Get 20 to 50% off on the latest styles and sizes. We carry a variety of tires and tire equipments for agriculture and industrial needs at the best prices. Located at Couva, Chaguanas and Pleasance Park, the Tire Clinic, a tire for every need.
This was a paid political ad.
Check out Homeland Marketing Company Limited and view our large stock of ready-made wrought iron designs. Visit us at 44 Montrose Main Road, Chaguanas, or call 235-4283 Gate or 235-4766 Iron. Tantalize your taste buds with a trip to Greater Walk. We serve a variety of meals that cater to all cravings, satisfy both your wallet and appetite. Located in Plaza America, Lower High Street, San Fernando.
I want to say a special hello to my good friend. I saw him today, Mr. Medford from Medford Gas Station. Really super great guy. Mr. Medford, I used to work for his father, you know, in Chaguanas, next to Center City. I used to work in the gas station and sweep the yard and thing. Yeah, ask Mr. Medford and he will tell you. From Medford Gas Station, right across the studio today. I saw him, I was so happy to see him. Remember when I used to work for him and he buy doubles and thing, he would call us and say, come on, eat. You want doubles, little fella? I used to say, yeah. Yeah, and you see, you really don't know what people can become, you know. And I never forget, and up to this day, I still call him Mr. Medford. He's a great guy, he looks well. Ladies and gentlemen, just to let you know, the Chaguanas Borough Corporation hosted a press briefing earlier today at the Borough Corporation office where Mayor Vandana Mohit announced that all recreation facilities will be closed to the public until further notice. Mohit also stated that the Chaguanas market will remain open to the public, but The hours have been changed and the market will be sanitized 3 times daily. Really fast, go ahead.
Special attention will be placed on the monitoring and operations of the Chaguanas market, restricting gathering persons numbering 25 or more, and monitoring of medical institutions and food supply outlets, as well as all recreational facilities within the borough of Chaguanas.
And we want to advise members of the public that as it relates to certificate of characters, that has since been suspended for at least 1 month. So anybody who would want to come to the station to do that, that is a no-no at this time, only for emergency cases. So other than that, we also advise them persons who come to the station to, we have certain protocols. We're asking them to, if we observe any persons with flu-like symptoms, that they will provide them with masks and gloves and so on whilst we interact with them.
Also, ladies and gentlemen, a man identified by his alias Bachak was shot dead in St. Martin last night. 26-year-old Akim Clark, a.k.a. Bachak of Mbakade, was gunned down, who, in fact, on Tuesday, the 17th of March, at a friend's home at Corinth. He's been identified as Bachak. There's a photograph of him. He was gunned down last night. Also, a Venezuelan national was fatally shot on Tuesday night in Carenage. 35-year-old Wilson Efrans Trillo was gunned down at Point Comana on Tuesday the 17th. Around 8:30, residents heard rapid gunfire, and upon investigating, they found also, ladies and gentlemen, an accident occurred in Roxborough, Tobago earlier today involving a Trinidad and Tobago police vehicle and a Nissan B12. So there was an accident in Tobago involving a police vehicle. As you can see, they're trying to remove the occupants from the car. Also, a house on fire was at North Post Old Road in Diego Martin earlier today. Also, ladies and gentlemen, Prime Minister Dr. Rowley spoke at a press briefing earlier today concerning citizens who ignored instruction to avoid social gathering by having limes at river or bars. The PM has renewed his call on them to be more responsible in their action. This will lead to revoking bar license for those who continue to operate despite calls to close, and has also asked the local government authorities to restrict access to Cora River. Hear what he said.
Those who have to go down to the river, particularly in Cora and elsewhere, I've asked the relevant minister to ask the relevant local governments to restrict access to the river, and we are asking people to do what is sensible. Also poses a threat to the license for those bars, and we are exploring that now and will not hesitate to take action where action is available.
Nationals returning to Trinidad and Tobago from a Caribbean cruise were placed under immediate quarantine at an isolated location in Toco. These nationals have been quarantined due to the presence of other persons in the cruise ship who tested positive for the COVID-19.
Persons from the cruise ship were received at Piarco, seamlessly transferred with the help of national security. They were fed on the buses, and they were taken to a quarantine facility with absolutely no disruption to normal healthcare delivery.
So, ladies and gentlemen, this is the area here. This is the video where they're transporting. Also, ladies and gentlemen, Social Development Minister Camille Robinson-Regis said the government will provide financial support to people who are retrenched or terminated as a result of COVID-19 pandemic. The support will come in the form of public assistance grant and is one of a number of measures. So they're saying that if you lose your job, you'll get a little grant. That'll say, a little small thing just to sustain you for the month. Go ahead.
The entertainment industry and in those bars that we have asked to be closed. Since who are already on our database, we will top them up in the following way. $150 for households. Those are persons who already have food cards. $150 for households up to 3 persons.
Go ahead with that. Go ahead with that. Let me hear what she's saying.
$100 for households with 4 to 5 persons, and $450 for households with 6 or more persons.
All right, so ladies and gentlemen, they're saying that they're going to give grants and whatnot. Before we go, I'm going to take a fast break. When I come back, we'll continue.
If you're building or renovating, make RMA Hardware your first, last, and only stop. We have all types of blocks for a steady finish. We've got you covered with our plain and painted roofing galvanized sheets, I-beams, and CNC purlins. Our BRC can be beaten on price or quality. We have decking sheets, TCL cement, and much more, all at affordable prices. So come into our 2 locations, Derrick Road, Chase Village, or Eastern Main Road in Arouca. Call us at 665-9526 or 672-8557.
Trillium International School, located at Hackham Juman Street, Chaguanas, offers programs approved by the Ontario Ministry of Education for elementary and secondary students. Certified teachers from Trinidad and Canada. Call or visit to enroll now.
This was a paid political ad.
Looking for a staycation? Come into the new Double Palm Inn, located at LP37 Manzanilla Road, Mayaro. It's a perfect family getaway with great security, safe parking, and close to popular beaches. Call for reservations today.
Airport drugs now open at Piarco International Airport, opposite First Citizens. Over-the-counter drugs, no prescriptions. For more information, call the atrium telephone 669-0592 or 669-0325.
Bakery Treats is known for its great baked products and service with a smile. We offer a variety of breads, cakes, and pastries. We use no preservatives or added chemicals for maintaining a healthy lifestyle. So visit us today. Put Bakery Treats on top of your shopping list.
You know, ladies and gentlemen, you see, I like to highlight these things here. You know, you have SRP officers in the police service. They haven't gotten paid since January. Since January, you know. It's our police officers haven't gotten paid. SRP haven't gotten paid since January, you know. I know it's the worst again. They have no hand sanitizers, no masks. But I can't ask Gary about that. I have to ask Stuart Young. And I'm going to pong it every day. I'm going to pong it every single day. And the casino in Chaguanas, all they have about 100 or 200 people upstairs. And when staff talk to all about that, they all are vexed. All they want to put them up on blast. All they want to send them home. And you know, Camille Regis Robinson said that some money things she's going to give bar workers. Let me hear what she had to say. Go ahead fast.
Entertainment industry and in those bars that have asked to be closed. Since we are already on our database, we will top them up in the following way. $150 for households, those are persons who already have food cards. $150 for households up to 3 persons. $300 for households with 4 to 5 persons. And $450 for households with 6 or more persons.
But that's still good. They're still giving them a little thing. You go still buy a little chicken. You go still buy something. Every little drop go full the bucket, you know. Every little drop go full the bucket. And today I'm calling on you. I want hampers. I want canned food. I want toilet paper. I want sanitizers. Whatever you can bring from it, bring it to the studio. Put up the numbers now before we come off the air. And make sure, and get your ad on Crime Watch. Okay. Also, Samintra Sunny, happy birthday to her also. And Also Chloe Joseph, a super great girl. I am a godfather, you know that. This is Dr. Joseph, you know Dr. Joseph? This is his daughter, Chloe. I tell her I know the little girl before she born. Me and her father have been friends. So Chloe, we love you from Crime Watch, and you're a super, super great girl. And to Israel grandmother, Samintra Sonny, happy birthday to you. Also, lady, I don't even have a picture. All right, so ladies and gentlemen, relax yourself. And from me too. So, ladies and gentlemen, let's show me off, yes? Let's show me off. Open up the lines. Okay, well, I have 1 minute. I have 2 minutes. 2 minutes. 2 minutes. 2 minutes. All right? Ladies and gentlemen, make sure these are numbers to bring canned food and whatnot, and sausages and, toilet paper, whatever you can bring, because there are people out there that things kind of hard too, yeah? And I believe to an extent I have a voice that, I know you'll come out and support me, just so you'll come out and support me for the flood drive and whatnot. We must do a corona hamper, a COVID-19 hamper. There are a lot of needy people out there who could do it a little hamper, just something to sustain them. It's just a 2 months thing, It's just a 2 months thing. Let me see how this thing rolling now. All right? And because I myself don't want to send home nobody, so, we really have to come and work together. Everybody have to, and here what, don't stay home from your work. And this and that, and what company to pay. Come out and do your little work, sanitize your hand, go do your little thing and go back home. You have to line and congregate nowhere on the road. Just come out. And companies also will structure do all the shift system. Do a shift system. Make sure this one a mile away from each other, far, and all do all the thing. Remember, you can't close down companies too because people can be out of our bread. But deal with it with wisdom. Those of you looking at me abroad, this is my PayPal account, oneian.allen@gmail.com. And you can go to any First Citizen Bank in Trinidad and Tobago. This is the account number. Make sure and support us because we're going to start to give out hampers out there. And I want to start by Friday. I want to start to give out hampers. So I want big companies to come and give me stuff and present it here because here we're going to take 2 hands to clap. If I'm taking all your thing, I want to give all you a good play. Yeah? Ladies and gentlemen, I for you, and to the casino workers in Grand Bazaar, don't feel I turn my back on her. Don't feel I turn my back on her. Watching, I listen to the young girls and them. I feel sorry for them, but you can see it. They want the money, they work. And that is one thing, and I can tell you this today. I have never, and I can tell you this today, and I stand here today, not a worker who ever worked for me in my studio ever had to beg for the salary. Nobody. Am I right, Mr. Ramjas? You might get 3 days later because of, the banking thing and all kind of have a holiday. But nobody, and they can tell you that, I have a stink attitude, but I pay people their money. I don't, because they have families to mind. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm out of time. And I need your support. And let us sanitize, let us be whole, let us relax. And as Raul, as the Prime Minister say, all do some work home, pave and clean up and paint and gallon of paint, go by May and see where you can get. May a big sale in the hardware right now. Ladies and gentlemen, have a wonderful night. And remember, look out for me on the live here. I.A.N. Allen Facebook, YouTube I.A.N. Allen on YouTube. Download the app on your phone. Just the I.A.N. Allen app. Even and you can look at me on IANallen.org. Because when I go live, I'm going with breaking news. And I am going live from now. That every little thing, I'm making sure we keep you posted. To all my viewers all over the world, I love you. Be good.
There's a jungle out. There's a jungle out. There's a jungle.